sustains one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Address also of the public that you will refrain from asking questions or making comments until the meeting business is over with. We'll go around each one like we always do. City council's y'all got your package, minutes, everything in them. Anything you want to change, come in on?
I'll make a motion to accept it. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes accepted. Speaking of minutes, I guess y'all seen that little article in the paper. And turn your tape recorder on there, Mike, you can hear me.
I don't have to take it.
And it is legal. All of the cities do it.
I didn't say it was illegal, did I?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
You said I was,
No.
okay, we're not talking.
No.
We're not talking out loud. We'll go back around to you say all you want to.
Well, I'm just,
But we are not going to change.
I'm just clearing
That's the way
up.
we're doing it.
I'm just clearing up. I didn't say it was illegal. I just said it was something the city.
What else was the mayor hiding? What am I hiding?
I don't know. Tell me.
You want to come, you want to see the minutes, come the week before and you read them. Because it's the same thing. And council always gets them 3 days ahead of time. And they can make changes or they can accept it, just like they did. And we're going to continue to do the same thing. Y'all got your statements from the bank and everything in finance? Motion of treasury report.
Motion.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. You got your bills there, all the bills?
What about this credit card?
Yeah. While we're on the bills, we applied for a credit card through our bank. Just buy stuff off of eBay. And y'all got the letter? We were turned down. Credit score was bad. They said up to July it's come up to almost 700. It was like 300 something. At this time they cannot issue us a credit card. So all I was asking for a $500 credit card. Just to buy stuff on eBay if we need to be. So if y'all would like, we can still get a credit card, you know, just pay so much for it and let it
Okay.
on, put so much money on it. When it runs out, you just have to redo it, or we could also do a debit. But I ain't too crazy about that. That's it.
How long would it be for our credit rating to be back up to standard, you think? The rate we're going
It's come back up, in July, they said it's come back up to 698.
well, I'll be in that good car.
Well, it's not for a reason.
Between 7 and 8.
I guess you gotta wait a while.
Okay. If you get around 740, you know, you finance a new car. You know.
Uh,
Okay, if you get around, the credit around 700, 740, you can get a new car.
Yeah, but not if it just come up in 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, but $500, you can't get one.
Well, you got the letter there, I made a copy, everybody got a letter. So you wanna wait, just wait
Why don't
till
we
mine
just
in.
get prepaid?
You get a prepaid one. You wanna do that? Actually, the only thing we wanted to buy off of it was ink, which is less than half price once, you know, you, store paper. I don't get it. That's about the only thing in it, honestly.
Yeah, but unless we found cheap paper or something there also.
Well, what would you like, need a motion to take 500 out of your own funds, whatever, put toward the credit card? A prepaid?
If that's what you guys wanna do, I mean, you know, whatever y'all think. Think we need a card?
That other copper comes in awful handy, I mean, it really does. And that way I only have to go in there and mess with hers.
Well, do we need that much? Or do we just-
Well, I mean, we don't have to have 500, it's just that's what she's asking. We could even go 200 even probably. What could we get those for on eBay? Like 30 bucks, 40 bucks?
I don't remember. It wasn't very much.
No.
But we can put money on the, like you can go to Kroger and get like a green dot card or something. It's like a prepaid Visa or something. And you can put whatever on it that you're gonna need.
Yeah.
You don't have to put a lot on there. Just if you find a toner for $30 or $40, you can put $30, $40 on it and just use.
Well, I mean,
Put
the
on there
only
what
one
you
could be you or Jim would be the only one that have access to the card anyway. I mean,
Well, it should be fine. I mean, guys got all the food pay out. Probably one you just keep it locked up.
if we save money on the eBay thing, I'll go a couple hundred on it in case there's other things you need. Do it in one deal, and then if it runs out, then you get by to the next council meeting or whatever.
Go for 200? Yeah, I'll go. We need a motion.
I'll make a motion for 200.
In favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Pass, we'll put 200 on it, start with that. And y'all look over the bills, any questions on the bills?
That treasury, what's that?
Trade report on the,
The 1303 that's paying the United
oh,
States
the
Treasury,
IRS?
is that taxes? City taxes?
What notes check number again?
I see.
Oh,
I was just looking on the bills for July.
United States Treasury, 1303, 60.
yeah, that's taxes. What was that? Taxes. Well, it has to be.
Which tax would it be?
I have to look it up and see.
And for what year? This year?
When did you mail it out? You know?
Dated 7/12/11. It's dated 7/12.
That's well,
Yeah.
I don't see it on our,
Yeah, I don't see it on the thing. I see the revenue, Kentucky
that's the state.
state, yeah, that's
Yeah.
state tax.
So the 13 would have been the federal, but I don't see it on the,
On the check too.
yeah, not showing where it's went through the bank.
but you did send it out.
Yeah.
get these balances, that we have left in there, we can take off the checks that are still loaded. And ones that haven't.
Yeah, yeah.
Would the one for 8750, would that be part of July's bills? One MSA Kentucky. On the back. You got one here, MSA, it's got 712, one at 71211. It's the bills for July. I thought maybe it'd be listed up here too.
That, what's your question?
We got
Yes.
bills for July here, are these old, last month? I noticed it's got 712 on it. on the
Yeah,
check.
it's just paid out of a different account,
Okay.
and, yeah, that's the one we had the special meeting about,
Yeah, right.
8750.
I just didn't see it on the July bill.
Oh,
I thought maybe should it be there?
That was in
Okay. Is that June? Just paid in July?
I could have put it on there, I just put down there the checks that I write.
Oh,
that
yeah,
were
'cause,
kept-
I mean, I kind of look
Yeah.
at them.
Yeah, I could have, I just
Okay.
didn't.
I just didn't notice it on there. All right.
Oh, you know what? That 1303, that shouldn't be on the bills, that should be a deposit, sorry. That's a if you look on the deposit slip on the page 4, that's a deposit, not a bill, sorry.
Okay.
That's even better.
So they gave us some of
Sorry.
it back.
Yeah.
The deposit should have been 1362.37, and since it's 1303, which is what your cash was, right?
The whole deposit was 1362.37, but 1303.60 was one check, and then 58.77 was a separate check. Was that what you was asking? Okay.
So you listed both of them here, 58.77, 1303, they're both on the bills.
Yeah, sorry.
You're allowed to make a mistake. That's it's done our favor though, ain't it? All right, have you any more questions on the bills?
I'll second.
Made, second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Bills will be paid. We got a, we should have had her baby, y'all see.
She's 8'4".
8-4. She goes to thank you for our little contribution to it. Thank you very much for your very generous gift certificate for baby Laura. And Spirit really touched us. We plan on using your gift to purchase a double stroller for Catherine and our 23-month-old.
Yeah, she's almost 2.
We will use the stroller often. Thank you very much.
Thank you all.
Put that
Very
on the book.
generous. Really appreciate
Okay, we got all that under old business. We're bringing up the Frontier Days. Boyd, you got the,
Yeah, I was given temporary chairmanship of the meeting.
okay,
Okay, the date set is September 23rd, 24th, and 25th. There'll be committee meetings sometime late this month or early next month. Toby will advise us on that. Toby is the chair. Benita Sheriff is right hand to the chair. Committees, music is Jim Nance. Pageants is Angie Baker and Courtney Hill. Car show or drive-through is Rick Dunaway. Games is Martin Wilson. Vendors is Juju and Betty West. Parade is Boyd and Pete West. tentative schedule. Friday, we'll have pageants, booths, vendors, and band in the evening. Saturday, we'll have a parade, booths and vendors again, and games, the car drive-in, and the band again. And Sunday, there will be some kind of church music. Some part of the service. That's what we got so far.
Okay.
Well, if you would, just where you mark the driving, if like she goes to make up any posters or whatever, mark that down as a cruise in, please.
Okay.
And they'll understand that.
So she'll get with these, all the committees, have the meeting, so forth.
Yeah.
It's good. I guess,
Okay, one thing we need to consider for this is, will we have a grand marshal for our village? We need to honor somebody. And there's usually an elderly person in our community. That's all I got.
Now, moving on down to looking up the shelter house. We talked about this last month before we voted on it. On the bid, we opened the back, got it right here where I put it in the paper. We do any time. We're gonna file this, keep all this on file. And, the only seal bid I got on it was Juju. And it's probably the cheapest one anyway, but I did have some people call from Lexington. They didn't want to do it if it wasn't $1 million project. They said that's, I said, no, we just, no. We also get to look at the bathrooms up for no cost, right? I mean, no fee. But
Right. If we have a water meter put in, it's gonna cost $817. You put the water meter in, then you're gonna have to pay to hook up the sewer, which is, I think, $900, correct?
Right.
Okay. So then make them come through here and hook up to the city water line here. Now it's gonna cost us $300 extra, but I didn't figure out the line in my bid. So that way we could save several $100.
Yeah, doing
Coming
it
down
that
to
way.
that, and we did get one water bill.
Yeah. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, bring the water line down and hook up this water line, go to the shelter with it. And, because if it's a new meter, our utility is gonna charge it for hooking up to the sewer. So if we don't put in a new meter, we know it's fair.
So we don't have to pay for that
Right.
hookup or the meter.
Right, but if they want to charge $817 to put in a meter, you talk $1,800, well, we eliminate it all down to, we'd say $1,500 at least.
Yeah.
You know, it just, it come down this way, but I figured like 200 feet from out here, and then, but we got extra footage, that's why the bid override like $300 pay for the water line, the backhoe on it first.
So the bid would be another $300.
Yeah, you have to take care of the extra water line, but the city be saving like $1,500.
What was the total on your bid,
I don't know, I have with me, I didn't bring it up with me.
Mike, you have that?
I thought it was 8,000 something.
That's a shelter
Yeah,
house.
Is they gonna use this back here for Frontier Days? That's where all that goes on?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, you know, because I don't really see it being used much back here. You know, it's kind of a lot of money to spend on something we don't use.
Well, the thing of it is, nobody's gonna use it because you can go to the bathroom. If you had a place, family had a place to go to the bathroom with kids,
But I mostly see most of them go up to the county park,
go to what?
up here to the county park. Fairgrounds, I see a lot of them go up there. I mean, I come over, I never see anybody there. Hardly, I'm just thinking, you know, it's worth spending $8,000 on something, or is there something more important we could use the money for right now? I mean, I understand they're gonna put Frontier Days over
we have
there.
been here 8 months, We have done nothing except pay bills.
Right.
And the money's there. If we had to borrow the money, it's something be different. But people pay their taxes, that building is awful looking. And the city speaks for a while, that's the leaders, let their property go down that way. Now, I gave a bid. If anybody wants that bid, that price, they can have it. I don't have to do the work. But I will tell the people why it's not fixed. It's not right. We had the ugliest looking buildings in the city. Then come out here and want to condemn somebody else's. You know, now, hurry the bid, if anybody would pass the contract to somebody else, that makes no difference to me. But I will mention every month, and I will tell everybody, the money is here, we're not borrowing it.
We can afford to do it.
I was gonna say, I don't have a problem with the price or anything, I just, you know, is it, can we, I mean, you say we can afford it, is there other things we need to spend the money on that could benefit the city better, or?
The county park don't even have a shelter. Fairground got a shelter, and if anybody do that, I'm sure they'd pay for it, right, Hargis? You know, the fairground itself don't have no shelter up there on their own. Where the county come in and have a family union and thing. We don't see nobody up there, ain't nothing up there to practice. You know, you gotta have something to practice people to get people to come in.
I mean, I like I said, you know, I just hate to spend $8,000 and nobody come over here. You know, I over here a lot of the time, I never see anybody at the park.
No, all with due respect, why would they want to go up there, look at a shelter if all the doors tore off from it, no commodes, and everything tore up? That don't attract people, you know. If you get something nice, all these other little towns got them, you go by their town. Sanders got it, Sparta's got it, Kent got it, but I went to Pittsburgh. Why could this little town be any different?
And I would also, if we do that, go that way and do it, I would want the security cameras put up. Which that's not that
not a
much.
lot. Yeah, that's
We
not
can
a
do
lot.
that.
I mean, you've had people want you to fix it, and you've had people tell you to get it fixed, and I've had people say, there's nobody over there, you know, why are we wasting the money?
Well, that's true, but like I say once again, would you want to go up there and sit down and here sits all your toilet doors tore off and everything? That don't attract to me. If you got something nice, you
No
might
water,
want to
no
go.
bathrooms, no nothing.
I can understand why they don't attract people. Go up there and just take
I mean, yeah, I would see mostly for kids too, and.
I mean, yard ain't been taken very, very good. And number one,
I mean,
you got a place
one-
to run down to what?
One thing that's helped it decline is when we had the other mowing service, they pick up. Now they mow over pop cans and stuff. Now, those are razor blades out there. A lot of kids like to run around barefooted. For the most part, unless I search the park over, I don't let my babies go over there, my grandbabies.
Right.
So, I mean, the whole idea of everything being cleaned up and being presentable, I mean, I can see it being used.
If it's gonna be used.
Right, but I mean, it's been neglected, and a lot of look like this, people have already just slowly began just not coming over. I mean, for a long time, it was knee-deep grass. And then you mow over the cans and stuff, that's just dangerous. So if we get it to where it's presentable, I think people would probably start using it. I mean, I didn't like it at first myself, but I thought about it, thought about mom, I wouldn't bring my own grandbabies over because of the metal
I
and
just
stuff.
doing
on it.
Frontier Day, we're gonna have a lot of visitors. To me, that'd be embarrassing. Out of towners might come here, they will need a shelter. Hearing all the doors tore off, the roof tore up and everything else, you know?
Yeah, because you have something like that, you would need bathrooms.
Huh?
I said you have something like that, and you plan on every year, and if you pick up other things, yeah, I could see it.
You know,
Would this be ready by Frontier Days?
yeah.
We can have other things, you know, through the summer if we want to. We want to try to do, but you gotta have bathrooms, you gotta have things like that. And why is it sense of having this out there? It looks like the way it is. I mean, it's embarrassing. But we holler about other people's homes, and that place up there looks terrible.
Pokey started a good thing with the Easter egg. I mean, I realized this year was rainy, but
Yeah.
we would have needed bathrooms for the Easter egg hunt too. That's a good thing.
Man, this place was packed that day.
Yeah.
So
It was
we're
pouring
gonna
rain.
maintain it,
Yeah.
we're gonna maintain it, the city, I mean, keep it clean, and
Oh, yeah.
you're gonna stay open all the time, or
No, he was
lock
still
them down
tonight.
during the winter, or night, certain
Well,
time?
but, I have to get a hold of him again, but he said he'd be taking, I said he'd be a good man, be in charge, and he would take care of it and book it or whatever. It's, then he had to say, he ain't take it serious. But like I said, we have cameras, got those video cameras up there, got the tapes in. And we'll prosecute somebody if they tear something up. No, maybe.
Well, I could see, I mean, like I said, if we're gonna start the Frontier Days, and you're gonna start holding events and everything over there, I could see it happening.
Yeah.
I mean, but if it's just gonna, you know, not be used, it's a different story, but like I said, maybe Frontier Days, and, you know,
Well,
bring
we're
some
planning
other
to bring
things
that
in.
Frontier Days back bigger next year. This year it probably won't be as big, you know, but I can see it being real big next year.
We hope he's into all this stuff, and she probably want to do a Halloween thing. I mean, it's,
Yeah,
it
there could be a
would
lot
be
of things we
beneficial,
could do.
it could become beneficial.
Well,
I mean, that's just a question I wanted to bring up. You know, like I said, I didn't see it used a lot, and maybe that's because they are in poor shape. If we are planning on having events there and things pick up, I don't have a problem.
I feel wholeheartedly the same way. And you have to think about it, and we've moved so far forward already. It's going to be a benefit. I think it'll be good for the city.
If we're gonna do it, we need to decide this
Yeah.
next month.
Well, I'll
I'm
make
gonna
a
vote on
motion.
it now. Juju, you want to step out so we can vote on it for you? Sorry about that, Mikhail. She said it was legal for you to do the work, but you couldn't vote on it.
And make sure we can, you didn't receive any other written things. I think that needs to be in the minutes. Right. Because that's what makes, you know, for
Right,
council.
right.
Right.
We didn't receive no more.
He stated that, but there was no written.
Make sure that's in the minutes.
There were no written bids submitted except for Juju's.
I had a couple phone calls,
Right, but.
never seen that,
Sealed, written.
and,
They were just inquiries, right?
it works. And we want to file these too.
So it needs to be different than what I have it in here.
For the minutes for this meeting,
This meeting, put it on the minutes.
yeah.
I did not
Just that it's
receive no.
recorded, that he just stated.
Okay.
Okay, somebody want to make a motion, let's vote on it.
I'll make the motion to accept.
Second it.
Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it. Motion passed, so we will tell him to come back in. Can you get out? Okay, you get past there, Juju, so you can get started on it when you're ready, or we'll get with you on it. Now, question about the liens and property of businesses. I went to Carrollton, I went to Warsaw, talked to Judge, talked to the lady down at the city building. We also, she gave me their standard document. And also, we got the same thing from Veronica up north, and their ordinance on the liens and stuff. So we're going to, did we get a copy of that? Y'all read that? We are going to enforce it. And the businesses and also the people that have to pay for it. They told us how to go about doing the liens.
Property taxes.
Also, going back to those minutes, council does not have to approve. That's an executive order. Council does not have to approve reading the minutes out loud or not reading out loud.
That house down here, over in town, it's called Barlow, 9 Weedwood up over. We need to look in that.
talked about that.
Yeah, brought that up last.
Which one was it?
That's Grace.
101, was it?
Is it
No,
101?
is it 101 Grace?
Grace.
Grace, that's it.
Yeah.
Grace and Noah is across.
Norman Grace, yeah.
Still in the grand house here.
Yeah.
Hey Dudley, still in the grand house.
See, they used to get this plastic. They got alcohol in there. Yeah.
So we need to find out who owned it, and if the bank owned it, we need to get hold of the bank, somebody needs to clean that place
Is
up.
that the one that set fire to?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we go to.
I talked to Josh Neal today. He got some guys in jail. Sliced these tires around here. He almost had them admit that they set that fire. He said, I know they did, but they haven't admitted yet, but he's working on it. But what are you gonna do with it, you know? Prosecute, he's gonna put it in jail time. But, we gotta do something with it.
Yeah, somebody owned it. You know,
That grass is
somebody, the
way
bank
up
owned it
there.
a long time, whoever owned it have to have a piece of land.
The Hardy family was the last one to live there.
Did we ever find out who, we never,
No, not yet, I wasn't.
It's probably on
I didn't
that
have
before
any
you
to
leave.
go by, so I didn't come down and
Yeah,
get it.
we, know, we can clean that building on it, tell the bank, and if they decide to sell it, we get our money back. We gotta make sure that, the bank ain't nothing, I mean, they gotta go by law. If we had cleaned up, we'd put a lien on it. When the bank sells it, they just give it all back, that's like interest.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
That's
say.
all the bank owned it, that means they ain't got the law.
Can't you, like, we have to cut the grass or something, put that as a lien? That's the property, because it's pretty bad down there.
Grass.
Like, you
yeah,
know,
by the way, I talked to Chris Lowry about this house over here.
Yeah.
I thought she had some answers for me, but she didn't. She said, she called me, she said, just keep doing what you're doing. Mow the grass, keep the bills. And she talked like the city, they could put some low housing or low income people in there again in a city, but I don't know how they want to pick them or how they want to. She don't, you know, she don't know either. She said, talk to the bank, or talk to the Kentucky, state of Kentucky about it. She just said, I haven't got no answers yet, but just keep doing what you're doing. I said, well, you gotta keep the grass cut. And he's charging like $35 every time.
Which property is that? This one?
The house.
Now,
lady
now
down
can we do the
that-
same thing down in Grace?
We'll probably have to.
Because I mean,
Does it
it's,
get nasty too?
oh, it's, the weeds are over your
It's
head.
done nasty.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can almost not see the house now. The grass is so high.
Still in the yard.
It's as tall as this room,
It
grass,
is.
shrubs
Yeah.
and stuff. I mean, it's like they can't hardly see the home.
If I'm not mistaken, there's a big tree that's laying in there too.
Big what?
A big tree that was cut down,
Got knocked down.
not
I
that.
mean, from the storm. Same day this one down here across from the store got knocked
We had
over.
one pulled out down there. After about an hour, pulled it over, took that big tractor, pulled it over. the field.
That's the house we're talking about, that property there.
Yeah. So he might be the tree he's talking about. It's over the other big field there.
Yeah, I mean, keep track of what we spent on it, and then whoever decides they own it, has to pay the bill for it.
He drive over there, I guess.
So it's pretty bad.
Which one's that one?
That's the one at 101, I believe it's Grace.
Grace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Grace and Noel, right there on the corner.
Okay. I'll find out tomorrow who owns it.
Go leave that home.
Okay, on committee reports. Rick, you got anything on your sewage?
No, sir, I didn't make the meeting today.
This committee, I guess
Yeah.
that's what we just talked about. We
Yeah,
gotta do
basically
it.
that.
Just gonna try to find out something on it tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of your city image too, you know.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go spend the money, fix that up, you know, people run through town, you know, they have to clean that up too.
Well,
Looks like they did they're working down at Ruth Motors. like they're starting to get that place smoking like something down there. They cleaned that up pretty good, or started to anyway. It's looking decent.
You got something to bring up about that light?
Oh, yeah, down on, Collins, Derek Wilson wants to get a street lamp put up on his property, which would be something he'll pay for. But with it being in the city limits, he has to have, KU said he needs to have the approval of the city council, and the mayor would have to call and say it would be okay if we accepted it, that he could put up a light on the double part of his house. But because it's within city limits, it'd have to have council approval, and the mayor would have to make a call to verify that it's approved.
There's no cost to the city.
But it's a cost to him.
There is 3 of them down there that don't work.
Yeah.
Right, we have several of them, and that's what I say, when Jim, when he has to make a call, I've made a couple of phone calls myself. Now maybe we can get the mayor, maybe that'll hold some power and get them down here.
Because I mean, you pay the bill, we pay the bill on them, we're not on it.
Just like the one across the street here
Yeah.
stays on 24/7.
I need to get somebody, I need to get council to approve that light then.
I'll make a motion to accept.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? Passed, we'll call them tomorrow, tell them about them lights that's out too.
Right.
Which are 4 out there on that street's out.
I mean, they carry more cloud. I mean, like I said, I've talked to them twice. They have been down and fixed with others, as Benny had told me, but then the others, they've never come back and repaired, so there's been others since.
Anybody got anything else to say? Mike, you got anything to say? Our magistrate got anything to say?
All I know is the money from the sirens is on the way, but I don't know when.
Well, that's good news. We are getting.
You know, my government work.
Oh, yeah. Did he ever figure out he's going to try to get 6, or he never will get 6?
5 or 6 this time at least. Is it 5 or 8? I knew it was 5 or 6.
Yeah, you'll be able to hear it, brother.
Good.
Boy, you got it.
I got 2 things I want to comment on. The cable repair that Bona and her company had to experience up there on the far end of town where an oversized truck tore it out. Cable service was out for a day or 2. They got it back for them. I saw her out there one day by herself,
Really?
putting up the splices. Another thing I want to comment on is the articles in the paper. Sounds to me like it's a bunch of sour grapes.
I done addressed that, but that's the way we're going to do business, and can't help it. All other cities do it, that's the way we're going to do it.
We need to do something about Close 16 now. It's hurt my city. They're going to call it suspect. They back up to down Peckham Point. And then the farmers come down there from 30-foot gooseneck. You're going to get somebody killed. I come off to the bad back there the other day.
Yes.
Now, we got to open that up. If we have to go to Frankfurt or wherever. I heard they're going to close it, huh? Got a little slip up there top of the hill. So they decided to close the race.
Yeah, but the right side's gone.
Yeah, it's gone, but it's
I
been
talked to
repaired.
Jerry Webster the other day, he said that they didn't have the money to fix it this year. Well, then I turn around here, the state's got a $195 million surplus, and there's always emergency fund.
Yeah.
Right, they
And I
definitely
talked to
open
the
it.
judge today about it.
And if we have to go to Frankfurt, we need to go to Frankfurt. That school bus gonna be kind of making that turn up there now, big school bus coming off Peckham Point. That blind curve right there, it's bound, if it's an accident waiting to happen. And we need to get on.
I know
board.
I have to go over in Cersei's parking lot and
Right.
make a U-turn to get the truck and trailer tractor.
It's dangerous.
You can't make that right turn on the cemetery without getting in the other lane.
Right.
And you can't see, it's blind hump.
Yeah.
And so we need to get on that and stay on it. We have to go to
That's
Frankfurt.
the state's deal, and it's.
Yeah.
It's a state deal, but if you set back, they will set back and won't do a thing. Well, I worked there 25 years. You know, I know how to take it off, but if you just don't sit back, well, they'll sit back and enjoy it kind of right, you know? So, you gotta get the cutting office, talk to Ms. Woods, if that don't do the trick, so well, we'll get our congressman on it, we want to fight with it. Take down the barrier, fix the road.
Dr. John Chickle.
We'll
This
get,
school bus.
we'll get Doug to get right on that.
That's too bad, gotta make that turn back. I mean, it's
See what he can do.
Okay. What's all right?
Yeah, school bus will have to do take
Cemetery.
Gas and shit.
That'll get you action quicker.
Oh, yeah.
You mentioned danger to the school bus.
Oh, yeah.
He could pop up a little ride like that, but search those rides,
Yeah.
on 60, 70, here's the school bus trying to make a turn.
It's blind.
Wow.
We're trying to make a left off the hill.
I
coming
try
this
to get
way.
it to lower the speed
I do
limit
it.
to 45.
Beat that highway and I can't see nothing coming this way.
So, we definitely need to address that then, Doug.
It's been shut down for how long?
Oh, it's been down.
Since one of those real heavy rains we had down, they shut it down.
I do
Back
not
in
know where.
May, I believe,
Shut
Charlotte.
down, shut down.
I know it's been-
They came in there and patched it, and overnight, the patch went over the hill.
I've patched it 10,000 times years I was out there. Drop down, we take up and patch that.
Yeah. They need to drive some steel piling or something to hold that hill.
Well, they're doing something down here on 42, I went down.
They're putting
They
the
got
town
the
on
same
these
crew back
roads.
in Colorado.
Huh?
They got the same crew back in
Oh, really?
Colorado.
Yeah, he's down there today.
Are you gonna take, work on the highway for us?
I have been, I'm gonna talk to Royce, see what I
He
can.
take him with you, right, oh, out he's off?
What they told me the other day, it'd be next year before we,
And,
that's no good.
no.
What they're saying is nobody knows on 16, but I told them, I said, you don't realize what it's like trying to turn on Cemetery Road from 127.
Yeah, come up there one day and sit there and watch.
Yeah,
Get
Just
them
mention
back
that
up
school
there.
bus to little children.
that'll do more good than anything you mentioned, school bus.
Just real quick, Mayor, October 1st, we got another event coming up at the fairgrounds with the KMA. We just had the 127 yard show up there. We probably have between 3,000 and 5,000 people come through there for the weekend. And we're also starting up probably next month, 2 nights a month. We're putting a drive-in movie theater up there.
Oh, really?
So 2 nights a month.
Good.
And then we've got our licensing agreement with Paramount and all them. We'll be getting the movies as they come from the main cinema going to like Danbury. We've got a 30 to 45 day window in there. We can show them before they come out on DVD.
That's cool.
So we'll be getting that set up there. And it's all,
That'd be good. Right back to good old days.
and as far as like, we don't have to use speaker systems or anything. We're gonna use wireless systems. We're gonna use some of my equipment. We can transmit it straight over your car radio. You'll be able to watch it.
Radio.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I got my truck.
And we've got probably, we're looking at doing maybe 2 more events up there, 3 events. Pokey contacted me on, she sent me a thing on Facebook, asked if we had anything going on weekend with draws, and we do not.
Okay.
And as far as the front shelter up there, if people want to use that shelter, it doesn't cost nothing to use it. All they have to do is contact the fair and the county, and I work with Jenny down there, and we coordinate to make sure no other events are going on during that time.
Yeah, we was up there.
But now if you use the concession building, we do charge for the concession building, because people use our kitchen in it.
Good deal. Anything else, anybody?
I've got one other thing, that would be to Mike. I know you said years before you ever left, that you could be out here and be more pain in the butt than you
Yeah.
could. What are you looking to accomplish here?
I'm not looking at competition, it's called freedom of speech.
Oh, I know, but it's also you're trying to aggravate.
I'm not trying to aggravate it. If I was to aggravate Rick, I could do it in a week. I could do that if I want.
You know,
I'm
I mean,
not-
you're making things look bad about this council, this mayor. I mean, you know yourself, you straight face lied to us for 2 years about the state having the
I'm
money.
not gonna get into that with you, Rick.
Well, but
You got
I
your-
mean-
you got your money back. That's all that
It
matters,
wasn't
isn't
the
it?
amount you said, but the idea that you're trying, let the city run.
It
Instead of
is
trying to
running, isn't
aggravate
it? Is it not running?
it. I mean, you're doing your best. I'll build you a paddle.
What about, what all the criticism I got all the years, and I still kept doing my job?
What
didn't bother
has
me.
he done for you
It
to
didn't-
criticize
it-
him?
It's called freedom of speech, Rick, and I'm allowed to do it, bud. That's all there is to it. Same way-
Everybody is seeing what you're up.
Same way
what
you
you're
got
up
to
to.
put something in the paper criticizing me. It's freedom of speech. If I don't like what's going on here, I can do it to the press. Same way you can. Same way she can.
Well, I
Same
give you an
way-
A+ because you've done a good job being a pain in the butt from out there.
Well, that's,
All right, we got nothing else. We got a call for adjournment here.
Motion, Mr. Chairman.
All in favor? And don't forget, Juju made some homemade ice cream. Got a big cake in there.
And vanilla, and got cake too.
Yes.